telling you right away when I close it. How long ago? 14 minutes ago. It's not bad. We've been filming for 22 minutes, so yeah. I came back. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go with this. Right? I'm gonna go on another phone. And I'm gonna go with Frenchie. Frenchie, baby, you make me feel so alive. And it's 10:45:07, which is there. What do we have to check? Because one of the phone was telling me like we didn't finish uploading it, but we did. Aha, almost got tricked. Good idea, Ink. Good idea, bro. Good idea. There you go. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna change account. Inker. And yes, of course. And I'm gonna go with project vendetta gaming. Tishley, baby, you make me feel so alive. The reason why we're doing that is because I want to check if it's uploaded. So, yeah, you good? Perfect. Perfect. It is working. It is working. So I'm gonna delete. And this is a 10 hours video. So, anyway, I'm pretty much done for today for the intro. Got to complain a little bit. A little bit. I'm gonna go with my father tomorrow morning for brekkie. For brekkie. For breakfast. That's what I love, Carly. I told her, what's up, Buttercup? And I asked her if she was a garlic butter, she was Parmesan butter, or soy milk butter. She's like Parmesan butter all day. What I'm looking for, something that's as funny or as specific as me. You know what? We deserve a treat for being such a good boy. Did I just call myself a good boy? Yes. Because nobody else is gonna. This is freaking pathetic, bro. Come on. Come get out of here. Come on. Good. Good. Just need to do something. It's trick enough. Done. That's quick. New record, I guess. No, we've been quicker. I started young. I've been quicker. Hey, the only thing there is you. Speaking of cum, let's have some let's have some Oreo. Double cream, double stuff. Oh my god. I love this. That's lovely. Look, double stuff with one F. Maybe maybe that's how you write it. Could we use Gemini? No, because of the environmental impact of AI. Socially acceptable. So speaking of white stuff, we go with double Oreos. Liberal. Oh man. So now what we have to do is get the counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6, which means that there's 18 per thing. We're gonna be 9. So double stuffer is kind of the crazy thing made in Canada. You know what I love here? I'm gonna let you in another secret. You like secret? And again, allegedly, okay? You know what they wrote here? You know what they wrote here? Made in, baked in Canada. Well, turns out I was working for a little company called IGA, right? And allegedly, um, we were getting some pre-prepared stuff, and when we were putting it on the shelves, we were cooking it in a house, right? We were saying baked in place, but the actual product came frozen. Why say baked in? Why not say made in? Just asking you the question for the people. The craziest thing with double stuff is that there's two elements to an Oreo. I think in cookies. Double stuff is the proof that the icing is more popular. Because I have yet to see that pretty little I spy some thick cookie Oreo. I guess you basically have like the smaller one. That's mmm mmm. Oh yeah, nice stuff. Don't get me wrong, the most stuff is great, but there's such a thing as there's such a thing as too much icing. When I was younger, I'm telling you, I couldn't have sugar. So there was icing for cake in my room. Why? Because in my room you had the pantry. Yeah, ink doesn't need a. Just like why would he use a closet? Let's not put our son in the closet. A little bit of a gay joke, you know. Let's not put our son in the closet. Let's put the food there. There's a pantry. And let's put icing because, again, this sweet summer child, both my father and his girlfriend, sweet summer child, did not think that I would eat the icing. Well, little ink did what? Spoon and hand. And there was a time where I was eating the icing out of the tub of icing. Betty Crocker, what's up? And there was a time where I was like, dude, that's a lot of icing. For a guy that was sugar deprived, that was sugarless. You know, wholeless, maidenless, this talk about Elden Ring. I had a direct use to not any sugar. Beautiful voice, beautiful voice. I wish I could feed you, and I wish I could officially present you to my public because you got the stuff, girl. You got the stuff, girl. I want to put you between two. I want to put you between two chocolate cookies because you got the double stuff. A little bit of Oreo jokes. Thank God it was not Oreo. A little bit of a, you know, yeah, maybe going too far. Good, but I do like my regular. Mmm, mmm, mmm. And I still have some agua left. No agua left. Whoa. So let's finish the intro because we're finishing the intro that we started what an hour and a half ago. Phone is just too hot. Tell me why you overeat. Tell me, is it tasty? Tell me what I see. Cause I bought it on eBay. Tell me, tell me Am I a scalper? 'Cause I buy Pokemon cards at Walmart. The whole row will do the trick. Tell me why I took it from the hands of kids. Tell me why I drive the price a whole bit. Oh, tell me why I never open up a box. 'Cause I am a scalper. Tell me, is it a hobby to make people unhappy, to drive the prices up? Now that's what I call straight up. And then they complain, but I was here first, and because it is the case. First come and first serve. Tell me why I take it from some children and tell me why I ruin everybody's plan. Oh, tell me why I ruin a whole damn hobbies. 'Cause I'm a scalper. Pokemon is my favorite. Magic will do the trick. Yu-Gi-Oh! Ain't no way. There's too many reprints anyway. But tell me, why is the price Pokemon oh sky high? I am unaware. Inflation beware. Tell me why something copyrighted. Sorry, guys. Got into the spirits of being a scalper for a second. Yeah, yeah. In a previous life, I was a scalper. Back before Pokemon existed, I was possibly scalping some spices. Oh, you want some salt? Yeah, buddy. Come here. Come. I got you. I got you. Ooh, paprika. Get over here. Yeah, olive oil. Turns out I have a whole freaking keg. Yeah, those were the days. This grabbing guards with one gold piece. That was the days. I was making 10 a day, so hey, the more you know. See, so we finished the intro. See, last night, right? I go in and I'm like, dude, I'm starting to fall asleep. Now this was about 3 days of sleeping 5 hours. I'm like, you know what? You deserve the sleep, my guy. You deserve the sleep, my guy. And then, and then, I was like, you know what? I woke up at 6 because I was like, okay, well, let's go outside. I saw the sunrise. I was like, ain't nothing there. I saw some nicer water. Like, no way. I'm not gonna wake up for this. Back to sleep. Woke up at 11 or 10:50. 10:50. My apologies. And I was like, you know what? I went to look. Like, my freaking video didn't upload. So what I did was I woke up, got up, put a little brush and put some makeup. I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide. My apologies. I cry when angel deserves to die. Heart into your hands, I commit my spirit. I forgot the Father, 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 Father into your hands. I commit my spirit. Father into your hand. Why have you forsaken me? Forsaken me. Forsaken me. Forsaken me, trust in my self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels deserve to die in my self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels deserve to die, which is a great song, but I prefer Sugar. Um, and if I have your mind, they tell you what they want you to know, and you consider the truth. Nobody is opening their eyes. The problem of the economy The funniest thing that I ever did as a content creator was the funniest thing that I ever did as a content creator was I was watching a movie called Anchorman with Will Ferrell. You might have heard of it. Great movie. The first one is better than the second one, but hey, ah, story wise, the first one is better, but funny wise, the second is better. Do I want a good story or do I want to laugh? Do a good story, make me laugh. Haha. Uh-huh. I was doing back then, I wanted to try making videos in my bathroom. Like in 2006 chicks from MySpace. I also had my tits out, but hey, guess nobody noticed. Yeah, yeah. And then you're asking me why I don't do an effort. I wonder why. Well, this is track. It wasn't track before. Ooh, blue crack in the brick. Another brick in the wall. Teacher, leave those kids alone. Just another brick in the wall. What was I saying? Something great, probably. Yeah. Showing my tits on camera. Yeah. That was great too. No, like I was saying, so I was watching Anchorman, and for some reason I start talking about media, and starting to talk about sugar, the ADG king, And you know what? Might have not been the most easy segue ever, but I still remember this video fondly. What did I say in that video? Guess you'll have to watch it. I don't know. What would it be? I don't even know. Yeah. It's one of those 14 videos that I did on my mirror. Something like that. Something like that, right? So now we're doing better. So we wake up at like 10:50, 11 o'clock. And I'm like, oh, the Wi-Fi's not working, bro. My video didn't upload. Well, got a reason to sleep again. So I go up. I drink myself some water. Watch some corn. No, I think I watched corn, then made some. Did I do corn first or water first? I think it was water first. Could be one of those. And I took a ice pack, which is not icy. It's fridge pack. Hello, revolutionary. When you want your food not to be too cold but not too warm, fridge pack. Trademark. Nah, I'm too hard. I'm 2 centuries. I'm gonna go 2 decades. Think again. Think again. I'm 2 centuries too late. Oh well. Glory to the first come first serve, I guess. And put it on my tower. Oh, which one? One of the one of the 10. 10. Small flex. Small flex. 1 out of 10. Which tower? 1 out of 10. Small flex. Yeah. I'm in a good mood. Why? Because I talk to you guys about my feelings. Maybe. Because I had some Oreos and some sugar. Yeah. Yeah. Fall into your hand, boy.
I know you also have
I know you. I love the British accent.
a show on OFTV in regards to being vegan. What was it like creating that? So I create vegan content for my OFTV.
My OFTV. Let's call it what it is. Oh. Muff. Concentration going out. Savor the muff. I was gonna say something crazy. Savor the muff. Fun fact. Not the first time. Hopefully not the last. Muff. You got me, boo boo? Muff. You got me, boo boo? Good. I got you too, boo boo. I don't. To all my muff out there. We made a king and queens. Let's be inclusive over here. We don't want any bees or moth. Why bees? I don't know. Moth to be not included. I don't think you trust in my belief of the moth race. I cry when Moth Queen deserves to die. Moth, 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 moth. Moth, you protect me. I am so thankful. Moth, you protect me. Why can't I repay favor? Yeah, a moth religion. I create, oh false God, I procreate and I burn, not trying to be offensive at all. It's a joke, so why don't you eat artichoke? They're healthy and good with some bacon, and damn, we can sing the praise of a muff. You're welcome. I call this the muff cult. I was watching King Cobra created a serpent cult. It's pretty cool. Let's go with muff. Yeah, let's go with muff. If I was to create a muff cult, it would be very similar to the movie The Fly. Oh, you never seen The Fly? Then you think I'm crazy, bro? Okay. At least I saw the muff. I saw the fly. So yeah, I wake up and I'm like, dude, my movie didn't up my videos, which are movie quality. Hello, did not upload. So I guess the only thing that I have left is to go back to sleep. I put a little bit of a fridge pack on it, make it nice and cool, not frozen, and it didn't work. So I woke up and like, it didn't work. So what I did is I went to the I don't know why I'm pointing here, because it's actually here. But I went to the modem, double pressed, reset, refresh, and then it worked. And I was like, that was good. That would have been good 11 hours ago. So I not only lasted the wasted the whole day, but I wasted a whole day of sleeping with upload. So shame on me, right? But it allowed me to be watching some movies. We didn't watch one movie. We didn't watch two movies. We watched three movies. What were they? Oh, my friend. My friend. It was what? It was. I forgot one of them. It was Survival of the Dead. It was. The Shining. Shining. The last one was. Oh, yeah, I'm not checking the application. No, no, no. Don't worry about it. What am I doing? Nothing. I'm watching porn. Now that I want to go on to Tubi, that I go on Twitch, they both start with they both purple. Brain doesn't know to rekindle. So then I'm like, okay, well, what should I do? And I couldn't find the answer for you. However, here it is, Muncher. I chose for the third movie, not wearing clothes. On that note, I'll let you go and say ho ho ho. So yes, that was my day. And I decided to make content. It was a great day. Wasn't as fulfilling as possible. We were well rested. Only problem is I'm have to go to my father's house tomorrow at 8. And I woke up today at 1. I don't know if you're good at math, but that is sort of more than 12 hours. More than 16 hours. So I'm gonna be tired yet tomorrow. Try to sleep a little bit in between. If I can. If I can, if I cannot, well, out of luck. When angel desert to. Don't, oops. Don't blink, Ishiba. The son is singing, and they're singing payphone. All my fairy tales are foolish shit, cause I'm at the payphone. That's a great song. Please sing. Young Khalifa. Will. What was it? No, not Wiz Khalifa. Yeah, yeah. And Maroon 5. Dominic is your boy. Welcome to the show. We're doing WAPSA, having a fantastic day. 278 of Project Vendetta. I got bitten by a mosquito, of course. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome to a short. It's not gonna be a short, of course, but all my change I spent on you. Cause fairy tales are made of foolish shit. I'll be holding on to you like this. Come on. I never can hear it, but I could. That was beautiful. Bravo. What a champion. So today we're only doing one anime review, and it's season one of Tower of God. So without further ado, let's start. I was just trying to do it short, but I guess that was not in the plan. So yesterday we were looking for anime to watch, right? And I was actually really looking forward to it. However, because so what's going on is that we're doing a new playthrough of the tower, which means that I have to spend like the whole day doing nothing but watching TV. Oh, woe is me. But yesterday I watched a perfect anime, which was 8 hours, which was something called Tugen Enki. So yeah, last night I tried to find it, something like that, 8 hours. Couldn't find it. We started watching some anime. I ended up watching Tower of Gods, which is not my first choice. The reason why Tower of God was not my first choice was Tower of God was actually something that I watched a lot. It was weird for me at first because this was my first manhwa adaptation. So the art style is very different. The storytelling ways are very different, and I wasn't really looking forward to it because I was like, I was a back then I was a manga fan, right? But I watched it, and I gotta say, it's fantastic. First of all, the story building. So the problem with the Tower of God is they establish like a whole lore. There's a whole universe, and yes, a lot of it is explained, but a lot of it is unexplained. So, for example, yesterday we have the wave, and the wave comes in and like, okay, well, where's that power coming from, right? And they explain it to you much later, right? And then you have like, what is another good example? Um, so, for example, we have the Black March, which is supposed to be this crazy weapon, and then there's another girl with the same weapon. So then you learn the 12th princess of Jahad. So the way it's explained is confusing, but if you allow the show to just explain it to you, take the time to explain it once, amazing. It's very complex. For example, there's a villain in there, which is member of the Resistance. They don't really explain what the Resistance is. They have this whole universe, and I don't think the show does a great job at really exploring the universe, right? However, the battles are are fantastic. The different family, for example, the best friend of our main character, which is Bond, is Khan, and people are literally telling Bond like, "Dude, stay away from that guy. That guy is bad news." But then you realize he's part of a family, and then at the end of this, because we only watched the first season, the first 13 episode, at the end we meet another character, which is his brother, the lookalike. He's like, "Hey, I'm also like an outcast of this family." Then you realize that yes, this family has a poor reputation, but since the guy Khan is being an outcast, maybe he's a good dude. Maybe he is a good dude. You know, the show itself, the way you treat yourself, and to me, the best thing that ever happened in the show was the very first test. They end up in a field of wheat, and you got to fight. So you end up meeting Khan, you end up meeting this fear guy. So to me, this was very good. The fact that there's so many twists, and they're clever twists. So you know that Khan is my favorite character, by the way, and Khan has a bag where he can put everything in and he can duplicate it. So and this is what I mean by not explain, but really well put up. Um, he puts people in his bag, and he's like, "Yeah, guess what? I'm gonna take you with me, and I'll make sure that you can climb the tower, but you need to be in my bag. And when I need you, I'm gonna summon you." Then there's this field of Reitsu, right? And the field of Reisu checking the nature corn. Good. The field of Reisu says what? The field of Reisu will be like, hey, we're allowing certain people with power to pass, right? And what is good about that is like the bag gets stuck and you don't know why. So then there's another battle where you need there's this guy with a crown, so it's complex. It's kind of like a defend the hill kind of thing, king of the hill. So you're on that hill and you have to defend it, right? And they all go against Khan. And then there's another team that appears, and you realize that the team was in the bag, so that's why the bag wasn't able. What is that? Oh, you freaking it sounds like look like a firefighter. So yeah, so the fighting is amazing. My only problem with Tower of God, and this is what I've been trying to say since the beginning, is that it's very developed, right? So, for example, right? For example, you take a show. I'll take okay, I'll take Bleach. I'll take Bleach. So Bleach does this really, really good thing. Bleach does this really good thing. So they take a character, which is Ishigo Kurosaki, and they put him in a normal town. He has normal friend. He's going to school, right? And like, okay, well, hey, there's Shinigami, there's Soul. But you establish that Ishigo is able to see spirits from the beginning. That he's able to see Shinigami. It makes sense, right? And slowly you explain what is a Soul Reaper. Then you had a Quincy. You had a Quincy were in a battle, but you don't make it too complex. You explain the battle pretty well. You explain the conflict pretty well. Difference of opinion pretty well. And then after all of that, when we establish what are the Quincy, and we establish who is this team, which is Horohime and Chad. Horohime has this episode where she becomes powerful. Chad has this episode where he becomes powerful. Yeah, Ishigo gets the first training as a Shinigami. Then he gets his power destroyed, and then he gets rebirthed. Well, his power gets reconnected, so it's a true shame. It's complex. That doesn't need to explain, but just trying to explain it. He loses power. He gets trained to get his power back, right? And then he becomes like a hollow, which is complex. So when you do all of that, which is the two arcs, you're able to go to Soul Society, right? In Soul Society, you go facing Shinigamis. You already know who they are. There's 30 captain. You know what's a captain. You learn what are the squads, right? And then you get it. You learn what's a Bankai. A Bankai is another power up. Freaking mosquito. Uh, that's another power up, right? But all in behold, all in behold, you get explanation of why we're here, who we are, what are our power, and we get power ups. Okay, so I have to go back in because the battery's almost dead. Shit. So for tower, I'm not gonna have. I am guys. Oh, that's part of this. I'm out of payphone. Oh, fuck that shit. Spitting on you. Oh, like this. All my fairy tales are full of shit. Fuck, you don't allow me to charge. Kind of son of a bitch. Spitting on you. Why don't you allow me to charge? And we're back. Sorry about that. So yeah, so like I was saying with Ishigo, with Bleach, everything is explained, right? I'm gonna give you another example. I have time to think. Another, in my opinion, better example is Tugen Anki, which is what we watched 2 days ago. Tugen Tugen Anki, which in all sorts of manner is less good than Tower of God. I think Suganenki was okay, but I think Tower of God was a lot better, right? Suganenki explained to me who were the good guy and who were the bad guy, right? The bad guy is our crew, is our main character. There's Oni that go berserk, and we have to stop them. The good guys are the the Momotaro, and the Momotaro job. They're kind of the police, and like, well, if there's an Oni that go berserk, we're gonna stop him, right? So you know the motivation. Motivation is not every single Oni is. Oh, I closed the phone. My mistake. Fuck. We have one hand. This hand is holding two phones. Come on. Fuck me, dude. Fucking phone. Because the screen is cracked. It's very hard to type, to write, and to write. So yeah, so like I was saying, um, I gotta explain what was going on. And the greatest thing is what? The greatest thing is you explained to me in the first couple of episodes. The rest is just okay. So now we know the plot, we know the motivation, we know the villain, and we're still good. The villain and Tower God after 20 episodes, I still don't know who it is. I still don't know who it is. There's a resistance, like I said, there's a resistance. I don't know what the resistance is for. We show that Rachel betrays Bahan, and we learn why she betrays Bahan, right? But we don't know what was the goal in betraying Bond, why Bond specifically. You understand? So all of these are making me miss most of what's going on because I'm always asking myself what is going on. I'm always asking myself why. I'm always asking myself, hey, this character did this. Is there a specific reason? You know? And that sucks. That really sucks. For example, there's a test, right? A test. And this one of the better examples. And again, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't think it's that big of a problem, but it's still bothersome. There's a test. This is at the end of the first season. There's a guy that shows up, and he has this great weapon. He has this ignition blade, and it's a really good weapon, right? And he goes in, and one of the sort of the princesses comes in, and she's like, "Oh my god, you have an ignition weapon, right?" And then she beats the guy, and she steals the weapon. And then the tester, because the goal is to not allow a test to run away. So basically, it's a test. It's like under a hunter. So basically, what the test is, you have to run away from the examiner, but the examiner is faster and he can see in the dark, and the thing is dark. So you need three teams. You need a scanner, you need a light bearer because there's different class. Um, you need to teamwork, right? So the tester sees the princess with her newly found weapon, which is the ignition blade. And instead of explaining what it is, what does he say? Hey, is the ignition blade. Another example is the character called O. O is weird. O is weird. Ho is afraid of shit. O is constantly thinking that shit's gonna happen to him. Is in a lot of ways like the weak character, right? So you see him shaking when he fights. You see him having problem. He shoots wave. Everybody shoots wave better than him, and he has a lot of problem with that, right? So he's like, okay, well, he's weak. And then when it's he gets a letter, right? And he gets a letter, and he puts a knife under Rachel. So the character Bond, which is our main character, whole goal is to find Rachel. Rachel is the guy that pushes him, and the guy that betrays him, right? Because she wants to see the tower. She wants to see the top of the tower, right? Because at the top of the tower, there's everything, right? And that's the goal. Everybody that's in here are there to climb the Tower of God, right? They get like a wish granted. And then he gets a letter, right? And then it pushes him to betray Rachel. No, to betray Rachel. And the worst thing that happened is he stabs her, right? And he stabs her in the what we call it. He stabs her in the spinal cord, and she become paralyzed, right? So like, holy shit. And because that, she can no longer reach the top of the tower. She can no longer participate because she's injured. She's in a wheelchair, which is not really real because it's in the future or whatever. And there's magic. So the that's it. That's kind of the whole purpose of it. So then what happened is she goes in and she's like, you know what? I'm gonna be the baddest bitch in here. I'm gonna be the baddest bitch in here. And what I'm gonna do? Oh, there's a mouse in the apartment. I keep on looking here because I got bitten by a mosquito and it hurts. Well, it's itchy. Um, yeah. So we see that. So this is fantastic, right? Fantastic. And this is where the Tower of God truly shines. So the first thing that you see is a bunny, and the bunny talks to Bond, and he pushes him to fight a monster, right? And he fights this monster, and he's like, hey. So at first you see Rachel. It's like, okay, I'm gonna be able to climb the tower. You have to beat the monster, right? And then the monster is there, and then with Rachel, she's like, you're crazy. I cannot beat him. There's no weapon. And then he said, you don't need a weapon. I'm gonna summon someone for you. And the person that he summoned is Bond. So you're like, okay, well, how did Bond get someone in the tower? Well, the guy that someone in the tower was the bunny, right? And Bond is able to kill that monster. Now he has a weapon, which is a Black March, right? Which is one of the stronger weapon, one of the 12 greatest weapon. But he is able to defeat him, right? And then the bunny, when Bond defeats the monster, the bunny turns to the camera. It's like, I'm excited to see where this is going, aren't you? And he talks to the camera. So you think he's talking to you as a viewer, but no, he's talking to Rachel because Rachel is also there, right? And then there's this character, which again is not explaining who she is. There's a specific character who comes in. She's wearing a mask. She's hidden, and she says something along the lines of to Rachel because Rachel's trying to give up. Everybody's too strong. Everybody's making friends. Like she wants to give up. And the girl with the mask, she comes in and she tells Rachel, you you're giving up. And Rachel's like, I don't know what to do. I actually don't know what to do. Like, use everything at your disposal. When it comes to it, make sure that Bond is next to you. They will protect you, right? So then Rachel, because that, she creates a paper or a letter, and she gives it to Ho. Then you realize that, oh my god, this is the letter that pushed Ho to betray everybody and to make her lose the ability to walk. She was the one that wrote the letter. But guess what? You never know what it was on the letter. Yeah. This is my problem with Tower of the God. Really well executed, really well animated, but so many plot holes. And you're supposed to guess what it is, but it's hard. Then I started watching another one, another anime, which was really good, but I didn't finish it because I fell asleep. But it's basically I'm gonna watch it tonight. It's basically this guy. He's an ex-adventurer, and he rescued this girl from a dungeon, and he teach her the ropes. It's really good. So I'm gonna be watching that. I was gonna do the movie too, I'm gonna do them for tomorrow morning when there's a sunrise. Right? Is that better? Good. Okay, so that's done. Don't blink, it's Ink. Welcome to already the outro, sadly. So we did how much? We did 2 hours and 41 minutes of the outro, of the intro and the movie. I was gonna do the movie review. I'm gonna do it tomorrow morning when there's a sunrise, because I tend to do this. I tend to talk about everything and anything and everything and anything, and then in the morning, I don't know what to talk about. So I'll do the yeah, I'll do the talk of the movie there. I possibly will do a tower talk. I'll do a little bit of an intro, and right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish here. Got my snacks. I got Oreos. They're outside. I got some water. No soda today because I'm not trying to drink soda every single day. And then what I'm gonna do is that. So that being said, um, tonight, which is tonight right now, we're gonna be watching anime. I'm possibly gonna be watching 2 sets of four, right? 4 hours. I started one yesterday that I really wanted to finish. I'm gonna restart it though because I fell asleep through most of it. Tonight is the third night, which is the second night in a row of finishing the tower. So what we're gonna do is again I'm gonna take the playthrough of the tower and which is merchant. I'm gonna build it to become more idle. Possibly one of the last that I do that. The 2 nights we're just watching anime, uploading as much as possible, freeing some space on the phone, and having fun. So that said, that is done. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I'm really excited about tonight. It's gonna be a good night. We're done. Done for the day. Oof. There you go. Gigs. How funny is that, dude? How funny is that? Don't blink. You won't believe this. It's your boy Ink behind the scenes. The tower ad while I'm playing the tower. This is nuts, bro. But that's not what we were trained to do. This is the behind the scene. We're done with the video for today. For today, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch anime until sunrise. Sunrise, I'm gonna make some more videos. Then I'm gonna go to my father's house. So I'm looking forward to it. Should be nice. Should be really cool. And that's pretty much it, honestly. So let's get the party started. We got some Oreos. We got some butter, water, and that's it. There's nothing else. I mean, um, it's gonna be nice. I'm just feeling bad because I'm gonna be chilling the whole night, which I'm very excited for. But today I kind of wasted my day because the Wi-Fi wasn't working. But yeah, feels a bit bad. Anyway, if you do
Let me teach you to do. Make it so easy. Charlie D'Amelio is trying to be.
Do, 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 do. Okay. Forgot my glasses. Forgot my glasses. Okay, so what are we watching tonight, guys? Ooh, so good evening. This girl is on fire. My apologies. Whew. Here's the one from yesterday.
Don't make that jump until you know you're ready.
I won't. You and the swine room.
I woke up and suddenly it was big. I woke up and suddenly it was big.
Get back here, you filthy urchin! Next time I see you, you're dead! The numbing pangs of hunger were never a stranger, though. I would often risk my neck for a single loaf of bread, but I craved much more. Not just delicious things, but to live a life no one mocked. To be stronger. So I ran, and ran, and ran. Then one day, I caught my breath, and I realized I wasn't hungry anymore. All right. Guess I'd better get to work.
You sure seem to be in good spirits, little Ivy May.
Hey, morning, Granny.
Care to share what put that smile on your face?
It was nothing in particular. Oh yeah, how's your knee doing?
Thanks to the medicinal herbs you got me, I'm spry as can be. See?
I do.
Everyone's grateful, you know. That you came to such a backwater town. Really, we owe you so much. Adventurers are great, but they can be flawed. Never know when violent narcissists will accept your job. So you're a real lifesaver.
Just doing my part.
La scène
And I'll be your woman if you want to settle here.
On est super
Ariana is available.
Combien ça coûte une sangria au Portugal? Toi, tu peux encore? Regarde ça, j'étais au Portugal, check. On est super. Combien ça coûte une sangria au Portugal?
Yeah, je dis pas, je vais
Regarde
regarder.
ça, j'étais au Portugal, check quand c'est beau. Aucun immigrant.
Ouais, ça c'est.
C'est ce que j'aime le plus. Au Portugal, il y a des immigrants tabarnak, mais des endroits où ça coûte de l'argent, il y en a pas. Fait que c'est beau. Il y a tout le temps à tabarnak de paix. Certainement pas un immigrant qui a pensé
Ah.
il y aurait des crackheads avec des tentes draites là, une manifestation pour la Palestine ici, des coalitions, on est bien, regarde ça quand c'est beau, Chris. Combien ça coûte une bonne sangria au Portugal? C'est quoi ce drink?
Moi, je vais regarder.
C'est un matcha mélangé avec je sais pas quoi, c'est des Brésiliens pour le Brésil. Puis
Hey, you aren't dead, right? Please don't be some kid's corpse. Yay!
Oh, wow. That was quite a fearsome enemy.
No monster's weaker than a slime.
Huh? I would love the honor of knowing your name, sir. My bold savior. Mirui's name is Mirui.
Hajime Shinanobe.
Two names. So you aren't just a nobody. I bet you're a great renowned. Oh, goodbye.
You deserve a few good smacks. You need permission to enter the dungeon, rat.
The old man at the desk was on like away, so...
I don't care. You should have woken him up. What's the kid doing in here to begin with? Where are your parents?
I don't know. They left me.
Uh.
So Ryuri has got to live by herself.
You're not from this village, are you?
Stowed away in some merchant's wares and no one's here.
Well, doubt the town's orphanage will help if she's an outsider. Best case, she'll wind up scraping by in the slums. It happens all the time.
Oops.
Where are you going on me?
Aren't you nosy? I'm getting some meat. Don't follow after me. None of it's for you.
Yeah, I didn't think it was. But Ryuri doesn't need to pay or your food.
Oh, of course.
But if features to leave the dungeon alone, we can offer you some backup.
The weakest monster alive almost killed you, so I'm good.
Oh, well, I admit that wasn't one of Ryui's best moments. I'm actually very useful. I can spend some of it, that's all.
There we go.
What?
Yep. And that's a pretty big mess you just made too. Anyway, stay right where you are.
It startled me, so I just messed up a bit.
I see. Yes, mentally she's tougher than she looks.
Did you not finish that thing off?
No, not yet. Draining its blood makes all its meat tastier. The blood drains out a lot better
Am I
than
your type?
still up in a lot.
Well done! That's one more successful quest for you.
Thanks for the work.
Nobody likes stealing meat, and yours would never foul. This is a guild, sir. You can't traffic people here.
Oh, right. She's,
So she's an outsider. If she weren't, the orphanage of the village
an extra mouth means extra food. We don't have that. I think I'm gonna take a little post-quest stroll, so no rush on the assessment.
Alright, take care then. If you want delicious veggies, we gotta get all the weeds. I don't want veggies, I want meat! Hello there.
Yes, hello. I'm an adventurer who's been working in this village.
Your reputation precedes you. Everyone's been saying how kind you are.
Wow, that's, thank you.
Now then, what brings you to our church? Are you here to pray?
Well, you would think, but no. I was just passing through and, so, how are things? Kinda rough, not too bad.
Oh? Well, rough isn't half term, but with the donations and generosity from the village, we've been getting by. I wouldn't call it easy by any means, though.
Things seldom are these days. So, speaking in hypothetical terms, if I were to donate a sizable amount of meat to the church every month, would it provide for the care of another child about that big?
Not quite. You're speaking of your child?
Oh, no.
Really? This is a friend's child then?
No.
But they are from the village.
No. She's a random kid I bumped into today.
For you to have such compassion for another is truly a wonderful thing, and I wish I could house all those in me. But we are far from the gods we pray to, thus we have our limits.
Well, even holy people get it. If wishing was enough to save someone, life would be a breeze. We're all doing our best to survive. That's why there are only so many hands you can hold on to. It's as simple as that.
If you grow a pair, you can call me back.
Hey, what's up?
Did Rita wake up this way by chance?
No, not that I saw.
Oh. Then where did she go?
Olive, what happened?
She was sitting in her chair one minute and gone the next, right after I left to accept an urgent request.
What urgent request?
Large monster droppings were found in Martin's field by the mountain. Big droppings like that mean big trouble's lurking. So legally, she's gotta live by herself.
There's just no way. She has no sense in that.
Hey, where are you going?
Damn it.
You can call me back. When you think about that, you think you're alright.
Why couldn't she just sit still? I mean, I of all people know why. You starve to death if you sit still. I'm putting your life at risk and put food on the table. Oh, great. She's taking on a mountain wolf like an idiot. You should be! Here. Let's see how you like it, you nerf! You lost to the weakest monster there is. Yeah, you thought you could handle an urgent request?
I'm starving, so I had to try.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I hate this so much. I hate it. Now will you just shut up? You can't join my team if you're crying. Lesson 1. Harvesting your kills. Come over and help. Let's hurry and take it back to town before it gets dark. This is to thank the village for letting us stay. Mr. Hajime!
You're really sure about this? Agreeing to raise a child you barely know?
I'm a softie and naive. Pretty lethal combination. If we're gonna team up, babying has to come to an end. Now. Really? Wait! You're eating the best missing part of a mouthful that I caught! Natalie, maybe a beer will fix this. I thought all the hard stuff might get easier if I trained myself stupid. I thought wrong.
Good, you're done uploading. You can call me back.
Yeah, guess so.
She's an ancient? As in one of the ancient species?
It's just a hunch I have.
And so what took you off?
Well, she had big boobs. Big enough to crawl in and die. Yours are nothing to sneeze at. But hers were easier than that. Number 2 is, if you don't
78.
want milk, got it?
37.
Really hard in our job.
Nice bravado.
Fascinating. She's really from the ancient species? Well, what features did she possess?
Her boobs get big.
So then, her form changed to that of an adult and back again. Did my lack of a reaction disappoint?
Hey, Riri, you do anything before your body got big? Like making a wish that you were older?
I think I thought I wanted to eat meat.
2, 4, 6,
Probably unrelated.
7.
But either way,
No, 8,
explore this matter further.
Great.
9.
Thanks, Olive.
Now then, what sort of quest will you take today? You could gather wild herbs around the village if you like. It would please the people, and the reward is good too. Win-win.
Nah, that job sounds important and all, but she needs to get accustomed to combat.
Yes, I suppose she does. Oh, I know. How about going to retrieve sun particles? They're often used in alchemy work. We're always buying them.
Hear that? You got your first job.
Okay, my particle is flying. The Reavery sword has a deep thirst to flood this firelight.
It's still morning.
Careful, teammate. That monster tried to gobble up Reavery yesterday.
Surprise! That's your first enemy.
Ah.
Fight it. Solo.
It's still kinda early for me to face up against a rival boss.
Come on now, kid. You can't call such a weakling your rival. Mop up that goo or kiss your adventuring days goodbye.
No goodbyes yet. Reavery's gonna defeat it quick.
Well, in that case, how about you try and...
Brace yourself, or this is the end of you. I'm ordering you right now.
Hold it! Riri, listen.
I know. Reavery didn't think that through.
Well, at least it seems you understand. But look... What do when I talk to you? Yeesh. Doesn't hear a damn word and works herself ragged. But I can't deny she's tough. Abandoned, yet it doesn't spoil her smile or appetite. Maybe she is made for the adventure of life.
Reavery must think up just a bit again.
I see. Well, you worked up to lunchtime.
Ugh.
That was fast.
Man, what an awesome view. Isn't it? Just looking at it calms me. But if this were a few years ago, I wouldn't care one lick about it. Here, you can have it. It's Natalie's special silverberry bread.
No, Reavery's good. I don't need any lunch.
What? Why not?
Because Reavery hasn't eaten a single slime and collected its particles. If I don't like them, I don't like so that was all you.
This kid chills me. She really thought she'd do better. But since she fell short of her own expectations, she wanted someone who would them up for her. She shoveled down her breakfast with a grin because reality hadn't hit yet. You know it has. Now, she's coming to terms with her intelligence. And the fact it might make me leave her. She's begging, silently but desperately, not to be abandoned again.
Ouch.
What am I supposed to do in situations like
Ah.
this where life
Yeah.
basically consisted of nothing except for eating, sleeping, and fighting up until now?
When you think about that, you think you were right.
Con artist. Just eat it, kid!
When you grow up here, you can call me back.
Who cares? It's not like I'm her father. You're right.
Rachel, you know what? fuck health.
Venture away.
Ish. Lab research.
Come on,
Yeah.
let's go back to the dungeon.
Lab feed.
What you getting me to sing?
Lesson number 3. I can't eat any meals.
Yo, eat.
Metabolism's eating. No! So come on! Already play a damn line! Then we can both eat. Step 1. Observe your target and strategize. Doesn't it look different from how it did when you fought?
It's iceberg instead of its body.
Very good. So what's the slime's weak spot?
The feet.
They don't have feet. The answer's their eyes.
Okay, but whenever Riri attacks, their eyes go up and she ends up swallowed.
The trick is if they hear the faintest sound, their little eyes pop right out. Then you quietly sneak up on them and strike.
It's dead. It's Dr. Riri! I'm pretty good, huh?
Toot 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 toot. Toot 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 toot.
I like Natalie's special bread. I'm really glad I got to try it.
She earned my bread, and I earned her trust.
I'm sorry. I'm not done. I need more time to research this.
You never need more time.
I attended lunch with the village elder, and well,
Say no more.
here's the slime bee really sweet herself. Is it? Congratulations, then. Seems you two are getting along.
I forgot! We're still holding hands! Let go of me before someone else sees us! Where was this flame back in the dungeon?
Father,
Stop!
could this be it? Late at night, they instantly grow into a fully mature body. A succubus. I hope Mr. Shinonone's alright. Could this be it? Late at night, they instantly grow into a fully mature body. A succubus. Hajime.
Toot toot toot. Toot toot.
Wow, Hajime, you smell really good. Oh, good morning. And good morning to you. What's wrong, Mr. Shinonome?
Well, I just had the weirdest dream. There was this huge mountain wolf that kept sniffing me.
How bizarre. Much like what I found when researching Wearily.
Oh, yeah?
I think she might be a succubus.
A succubus.
Wait, Ryui's a succubus. I've never even heard of a succubus. It's pronounced succubus, dear. And they're quite rare. Humani, beasters, elves, and the dwarves form the bulk of our world's inhabitants. Those races are far from the only ones, though. Vampires, werewolves, medusas, merpeople. They thrived long ago, but are now considered ancient. Yet they aren't completely gone, as evidenced by you. It just means you're very special. Yay, Nicholas!
And you're sure of these findings?
Sure is a strong word. Asking another succubus would be the best way to confirm what she is.
So, fortunately for us,
Okay.
I actually know one fairly well. Asking for help, though?
Comfy as heck.
Huh? That's strange. You'll make my tail curl! To think such a look would be here in the six! Well, honey pie, what'll it cost? on this?
Those are bronze coins, right? So that wouldn't even buy half an hour of my sweet time.
Hey, don't act like you're better than me.
Oh, it's not an act. And I can tell you're a traveling adventurer, as opposed to a local.
So what if I am? Why you?
For your information, there's someone else in this town who's currently plying my trade. And I'm not about to lose business because of dirty Eastern
Fuck, dude.
Overkill told you what my deal was already, didn't they? Starting to wonder if all of you beasts have memory issues because your brains are so small. Why else would I have to explain it over and over and over? My chair? You finally made it back, Patrick.
Hey, good to see you again, Veronica.
And this is the girl from your letter?
Yeah,
What you doing down there, mister?
I have a chair.
Uh-oh. Did my chair suddenly start talking just now?
Please forgive me.
All right, Riri. Could I see your hand for a moment? Sure. Woo! I like your nails. What? That was all it took to change her into a stunning young woman. Yes. She and I synchronized, which would mean she's a succubus just like I am.
Guess so.
And that's on top of being super strong and brave. You're amazing, Beth. Why, thank you. Since Rita leaves a succubus like you, I can get as strong as you are one day. If you train as hard as I did. What did you train for? It was the promise of seeing men suffering and being the cause of it.
Yep, that's the black-hearted Satanist I remember. Adelaide, order up. Well, that's it. Thanks for coming out all this way.
No need to thank me. I was curious about her myself.
I see. But we still took up your valuable time. So what's it gonna cost?
No, it's fine. I really wanted to.
A job's a job.
Enough!
All right, I'll be blunt. You're a real nasty piece of work, and I don't want to owe you anything. Who knows what you'll cash it in for? Better to settle this with money than favors.
I do things out of kindness. No, no.
Come on, how about I start by paying you down? Natalie, 2 more beers.
On the way. On the way. This is good.
Yeah, too good for runs like you.
What? No, I want to try and see.
Just eat your meat.
Please.
Zip it.
Isn't it too early for visitors to stop by? Good morning. You sleep well? Actually, I did. Thanks for asking. What's so funny? I just look at you. A ravishing succubus from head to toe. Magnificent.
Why? Why do this so early?
Good.
Say Hajime. Why don't I take Riri off your diligent hands?
What?
The timing was great since a ton of my girls quit lately and put me in dire need of some talented new stars. I mean, just look at this cutie patootie face. She has real potential.
Like potential cuteness?
Beauty! Being dropped that gorgeous is a refined skill that can bring legions to their knees. Would you care to disagree?
No, that's okay.
Please, Hajime.
Veronica, I'm sorry, but
It pains me to do this when you both were getting on so well, too.
what are you talking about?
I'm gonna die.
Oh, seemed like you really care.
She 44, insane.
At least to me.
Insane, bro.
You gotta be kidding!
Lab speed 2.
I mean,
Interesting. You won't miss Riri the smallest midge if I take her. Maybe even shed a tear while adventuring by your sad self out there.
think I'd cry! That shows how dumb you are, because it would be smooth sailing without her!
You can call me back.
Gosh, it's crazy how easy you are.
How could you?
Well, how could I not? Why not her? I'm a nasty piece of work. But if you must know, I really do want her.
Okay, charge your phone.
Now today's mission, or collective. That's what you're supposed to. We'll be going pretty deep, so try not to get lost this week. Hey, where's the usual energy? Just out? I didn't say that, did I?
How do you even change your calm?
She's poking fun at you, sir. And? How do you do it? I'm so jealous, I must know. Shut up!
I knew from the start that putting a shop was going to take a lot of hard work. And it did, because most everything.
Stupid Veronica. She really want to recruit the kid. But I mean, if it's what Riri wants, so be it. She's free to make her own choices. Don't step on that tile!
It's a warp trap. No helping it.
Okay. Shoot! I screwed up!
Not allowed.
Come on! Mission activated! Come on! I can't push it inside a dungeon. Calm down and focus. Monsters don't still inhabit this dungeon, right? It has 10 descending floors. The monsters on the lowest level have yet to be dealt with. If that traps sent them to the lower floors, even Veronica might encounter a problem. Let's hope not. But in any case, we have our destination. Right. He's right. And if they weren't sent that deep, a crisis averted. Can't believe I needed help making that decision. Who knew one little kid could throw off my game so much? Appreciate you, man. Shouldn't have lost my cool like I did. No worries. So, you got a name? Please refer to me as a swine. Well, thanks, swine.
You can call me back.
You're an adventurer. Do what it takes to survive.
Ryui's the one who got you into this, so I'll keep you safe from any danger or monster. Thank you.
Riri.
Silly me. Nothing's there, false alarm. Well, that's okay. Since you are used to the dungeon like me, you're probably joking. I should get a rest. This is a dungeon, not a playground. My mind just keeps playing tricks on me, I guess. Goodness. I didn't think you'd be such a scaredy cat. Is
Good.
being down here scaring you? No way! It's because Ryui's an adventurer who has no fear.
No fear. Right. Okay. Oops. Ugh. Aha. I have a plan. I have a plan. Let's upload Shield before. That way, by the time I finish uploading, I'll be able to upload again. Day 277 Shield Part 2. Ah. Boom, boom. 277 Shield. Okay. You can call me back. Ugh.
Curious, but what did you choose left over right?
Ah. So you're not working.
Cyberpunk 2077 myth number 1. If you try to enter Dogtown while driving a police car, the guards at the checkpoint will not let you pass through.
Code Zero.
Myth confirmed. You can actually climb walls with mantis blades at the All Foods factory, the same place where this feature was first shown in the official gameplay reveal video before the game came out. Myth busted. If you click on the fingerprint scanner several times in the character creation menu, the alias field will change and show the name Johnny Silverhand instead of V, and the backstory field will show lines from one of his songs. Myth confirmed. Cyberpunk 2077 myth number 1. If you try to enter Dogtown while driving a police car, the guards at the checkpoint will...
Roy Nelson rubs me the wrong way.
The king wants it his way.
Roy Nelson looks like he just left every buffet in Las Vegas.
In the pecking order, I believe I'm, on the top of the top.
He was not very coachable.
To me, you're uncoachable. It's a big game to you. This ain't a game. You can get hurt like a. You got 18 fights. You got knocked out by Argowski. You got knocked out. Do you want that to happen again? Honestly, do you want to get knocked out again?
No, I do not.
All right then.
He was scheduled to fight Kimbo Slice for his first fight.
Don't let the physique fool you. The kid is a well-rounded fighter, and he's a tough guy.
If I feel like I'm winning at the striking game, I might just keep it standing.
Kimbo actually landed a few punches, but Roy wasn't going to risk anything.
See, it doesn't upload.
Cyberpunk 2070.
UFC is all about
Charge the phones, charging the phones, charging the phones, charging them. This is the danger zone. Remember 56. $57. Remember 57. What the heck? Well, remember 12. Boom, 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 boom.
Custom dictates that locals let compounders have first dibs on treasure. In exchange, we always get better gigs. But the kid still feels like a slime, so it's the treasure that our future harvests. It's that dwarf kid from the market. Wait, what's he doing here alone? God damn it! Where have I seen this before? Why can't you dwarves ever learn?
Fuck, one of the wires not charging. I don't know why. Kashmi Ajini no me.
When it comes to adventurers, plus I'm actually a tough guy. Did either of you hear me? Well, don't look at me. There's not enough cash in the world. Holy, even good in time, Billy. Come on, who do you think you're talking to? Stop whining and hammer the bastard! You damn nincompoop! Oh, that's it!
She's old. Ancient. So I've got no time to waste. I want to prove she doesn't have to worry about me. Prove yourself pretty hard.
You can't join my team if you cry.
The two of us are the same. Me? The same as you? That's right. So we always gonna have fun with you if you're willing to help. Wait, you will?
Nice. Got a solution.
There you are. Don't just wander off.
Sorry. I didn't mean Alana, please come with us too.
I already know. It's fine if she tags along every now and then. That means no more dungeon dives on her own.
Okay, perfect. Ouch. I got 2 wires that's able to connect to the battery pack. Gonna be using the battery pack.
You okay? Run! I thought there's something so maybe hiding in the shadow.
Don't blink, issue blink. Another behind the scene. Dude, I was supposed to get 2 wires tonight, but I forgot to turn off the phone transfer. Call transfer. Phone transfer. Wow, ink. But we have a solution. I found another wire. It's not perfect. It's gonna connect here. That wire is way too small, so kind of fucked. But this is gonna solve my problem. So at the very least, we're good. So 1%. It's not perfect, but it's not bad.
She can't be much worse with magic than she is with the blade. No harm in checking it out at least. Well, you know how I burned your clothes with stone the other day? That stone was a tool people could use to harness the great power of the fire spirits. Fire, water, earth, and wind. They're usually invisible. Their spirits are still present all around us.
Okay, so what? How much is that? 56, 40, 38, 8, 22, 46.
one-eyed owl, the sun oscillation.
Well, the force awakes. Go ahead. You're the one who's getting tested, not me. I'll come save you if you get in a pinch. Now go have fun.
Skato, I got you.
The forest of selection spot silver the first time.
That's not sketchy at all.
This forest isn't that scary. Not to me.
56, 47, 39. Oh, you're not charging. Okay. You're not charging at all. Well, not greatly, actually. It's not bad, but it's not great. 47.
I'll come save you if you get in a pinch. Now go have fun.
Oh, oh. Okay, the phones are getting too hot. I have to do this. I have no choice. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mmm. What else? Mmm. This is where I fell asleep. Oh shit. Ugh. Alright. Internal. Mm. delicious. Oh, delicious. Ooh. My apologies. Yeah, yeah. Okay, good. Whew. Light, light. Wave, max, green. It's okay. Good. Whee. 58, 56. Okay, so you're dropping. What are you texting me for? Random dude texting me, hey, how my pants look? I don't give a fuck. The heck?
seriously, why though? Okay. Okay, seriously, why though? Okay.
18 minutes. Yeah. Ugh. Fucking falling asleep. Shit. My apologies. I'm gonna go sleep, guys. I'm exhausted. But before we go, I have to make sure that we have things to upload. The ocean, I turn an astronaut in the ocean. What you know about rolling down in the deep? The brain goes numb. In the end, couldn't survive. I'm exhausted. I possibly have things to upload for like the whole day, and it's better if I sleep now because I'm gonna see my father. We'll try to do this. I'm gonna try to sleep only for 2-3 hours. My apologies. Sorry, guys. Good night, shields.